Hello everyone, Turner Burner here with part 2 of the video because it cut out at around the 24-minute mark of the last video. So I'm going to continue to talk about and try to remember what I've already said when I recorded it previously. So here we are doing the grenade glitch, which I've expressed that I'm not big on glitches, but the reason why, or one of the things I want to touch on is the fact that in Escape, there wasn't really a lot, or back then, there wasn't really a ton of Escape videos or Escape tutorials. A lot of the best players and a lot of the top teams or whatever, they weren't, they didn't feel like they preferred to keep some of the secrets for themselves as far as like how to kill the matriarch or to flash, Elite Grenadier, then you get a flashback. They prefer to keep that secret for themselves as opposed to teaching the masses. One thing I told myself way back then was whenever I got to a high level, I'm going to share everything with everyone because I think it's more important to that everyone knows as opposed to keeping some information for myself that really holds little to no value anyway. Well, at least the concept of keeping the information for myself. So that's why I upload score runs, solo runs, tutorials. I teach you guys some tricks, with the Blade Master tutorial, how to do with Scions. I think it has more value to help people get better while myself is getting better at the game. So that's just a side tangent that I want to touch on. So you'll probably continue to see tutorials, time runs, solo runs, because my personality is such where, like, yeah, it's fine that, I've gotten to a point where I've gotten better and gotten good enough to do solo runs on any map, but it would also be great, like I've gotten comments about, like, I helped, my friend watch one of my videos on the Surge. It was a solo run as Clayton, and he was actually able to replicate the exact same thing, and it was his first time even doing the map at all. Like, so my solo run on the Surge actually worked as a template for him to get a map he needed. So, and then I've gotten a few comments saying like, oh, I did this map solo because I saw this video. It's not a ton of comments, but those few I do remember and I do appreciate, because that feeling I get from someone able to duplicate one of my solo runs is actually makes me feel better than getting the solo run done itself, to be totally honest. So there's a little bit of reward in that. So moving on. So we're still working on the grenade glitch. So we're still doing the grenade glitch which has enabled me or has caused me to be a one-dimensional player. So the matriarch has been triggered, but I don't know if anyone has drop shot. Oh, I have drop shot in the locker. I have no idea why I'm not using my resupply, because I had my ultimate the whole game and never used it. I think my teammate gets grabbed. Yeah, my teammate gets grabbed by the matriarch, which, is actually pretty scary if you ever been died by the matriarch. And here's another thing. Like, you see the person who taught me, he's swinging his mace at the matriarch as opposed to slamming it. And I have a video on my channel about killing the matriarch. You just have to search killing the matriarch. Basically, you freeze the matriarch and then you slam it like 3 or 4 times. That kills the matriarch. This baseball bat swing does not kill the matriarch. I don't even know if it does any damage on the matriarch. So just to keep that in mind for future runs. But as you can see by how thick the venom is, the doors are going to start closing, and we'll see if I make it out. So it's just me and the Lonnie. Lonnie doesn't get frozen because Lonnie is a god, basically. So warning, and the doors are closing right now, so which means the Elite Grenadiers, Scions, and Poppers are going to come from this side. I can't get through. I die by Poppers. And that's the end of my game there. But luckily, the Lonnie still has some breaker mace. We didn't kill all the snipers, so he has to go outside. The Juvies are like super low health, so he can use the frags that he had from all the grenade glitching with me to kill some of them, and then melee this Juvie, and then that's it. So the Lonnie was definitely the carry character for this map. That is how it used to go. At this point in my what is it? My playing career, if you will, with Escape, I've done it with. I think I've done it solo with Cog Gear, Veteran, a bunch of characters that you can look up on my channel. But the point I want to show with this video is we all start somewhere. You know, we all start. You can't be just for comparison. You can't be at my level if you know, or especially if you do more Horde than Escape. Because I do a lot of Escape in comparison to Horde. So can't be at my level if you want to just do Horde. You have to keep going through the grind of playing escape matches, like real maps, like playing the Split, playing Venom Run, playing the End, playing Onslaught, trying to kill it. Don't try to cheese Onslaught. Try to kill every single enemy in that second act. The Warren's a real map. The Blight used to be, but now the way the doors are, that's no longer a good map. But there's a lot of challenging maps. The Choke's a good map that will allow you to get better with your gameplay. So what I said this in another video, what I did was I played each hive and got better that way. I was never big on my old buddy was never big on surge runs. So I never did surge runs. It was always about It was always about improving and clearing all the maps on Master. I used to have a goal to try to have the number one total runs on particular hives. That's not really my goal anymore. Not really. But anyways, but yeah, this is my first Ice Queen match. It was an interesting experience, a confusing experience, but ultimately I'm glad I got into Escape, really, because it's challenging. I like challenges. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys want to play Ice Queen with me, comment down below and let me know. And especially if you think it's a hard map, because it definitely not with the characters out now and how they buff the sniper rifle. It's a very easy map now. It used to be hard when it took like 6 shots to kill a Scion, but it's not hard anymore. But yeah, if you need help with Ice Queen, or if you just want to play a game, just comment below or message me on Xbox. I'm mostly available. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for listening, and stay tuned for the next video. You guys have a good one. Peace.